Finding the right iron set can feel like a challenge, especially for mid-handicappers who sit right between game improvement and player-style clubs. You want something that gives you distance and forgiveness, but without sacrificing too much control or feel. The good news? Manufacturers are finally building irons that speak directly to this middle ground. In this video, we've rounded up the top 6 best golf irons for mid-handicappers, breaking down the key features, performance details, and design choices that actually matter. Whether you're upgrading or fine-tuning your setup, one of these might be the perfect fit. Product links are in the description below. Number 6. PING G440 Irons. If you're a mid-handicapper looking for a dependable iron that doesn't try too hard to be flashy, the PING G440 might be exactly what you need. This set was designed for golfers who want consistent results, forgiveness on off-center hits, and just enough tech to give them a performance edge, without crossing into overly complex territory. At first glance, the head design stands out with a slightly larger profile than a player's iron, which helps inspire confidence at address. The perimeter weighting and a well-placed tungsten toe insert boost forgiveness by increasing the moment of inertia. That added stability really shows up on off-center strikes. Shots still hold their line and distance surprisingly well. Despite being a cavity back, the G440 offers respectable feedback. You won't get buttery softness, but it's not harsh either. The sound and feel are tuned to let you know where you made contact, which is ideal for improving ball strikers. In terms of forgiveness, this iron checks the key boxes. A wide sole helps smooth out turf interaction, which is great for players with moderate to steep attack angles. Whether you're hitting from tight lies or thicker grass, the club glides well without digging. Distance-wise, the G440 benefits from strengthened lofts and a face structure that encourages flex. The ball speed is solid, and launch angles stay high enough to maintain stopping power on the greens, something you don't always get with distance irons. It's best suited for players in the 12 to 20 handicap range, those who are no longer beginners but still appreciate a bit of help when things don't go perfectly. Shaft options are flexible, with graphite and steel available in moderate flex profiles to match your swing speed. In short, if you're moving on from your first set of game improvement irons, the G440 is a reliable next step. It doesn't try to do too much, and that's exactly why it works. Number 5. Callaway Elyte Irons. The Callaway Elyte Irons are a bit of a hidden gem in Callaway's lineup, quietly designed for players in that mid-handicap zone who are starting to focus more on shaping shots, dialing in distances, and developing control. Unlike some of the flashier models, the Elyte Irons take a more focused approach: clean aesthetics, balanced forgiveness, and a touch of workability. Visually, the irons have a slightly more compact head profile with less offset compared to beginner-level options like the Big Bertha. That alone makes them more appealing to players who don't want a bulky club at address but still need some forgiveness built into the design. Inside, Callaway brings in familiar tech, starting with their proprietary urethane microspheres. These dampen unwanted vibration without muting feedback. Pair that with an AI-engineered flash face cup, and you get impressive ball speed even on off-center contact. It's a smart combination of feel and distance that doesn't force a trade-off. In terms of launch and spin, the Elyte Irons live right in the mid-range. You'll get a reliable mid-height launch with enough spin to stop the ball on the green, but not so much that you lose carry distance. That balance is a big deal for players who are working toward more consistent control shot to shot. While it's not a full-blown player's iron, the Elyte does give you a bit of flexibility when it comes to shot shaping. There's just enough feedback and head control for those starting to shape fades and draws. At the same time, it's forgiving enough to keep the ball on line when the strike isn't perfect. Build quality is solid throughout, with a thinner top line and cleaner finish than you might expect. There's also plenty of room for customization, from shaft flexes to loft and lie adjustments. If you're hovering around the 12-15 handicap range and trending downward, the Callaway Elyte Irons offer a stable, confidence-boosting set that helps you keep progressing without jumping too far ahead. Number 4. Mizuno Pro 245 Irons. For mid-handicappers who value feel but still need some help with launch and distance, the Mizuno Pro 245 Irons hit a rare sweet spot. They're forged, elegant, and compact, but don't be fooled by the clean lines. These irons are hiding plenty of modern performance tech under the hood, and that's exactly what makes them so compelling. Mizuno is known for its buttery feel, and the Pro 245 carries that legacy forward. It starts with a forged chromoly face and a copper underlay, materials Mizuno has leaned into to produce that signature softness at impact. The construction is layered and refined, giving you real feedback without punishing your hands when you miss the center. Visually, the profile leans toward a player's iron: slim top line, minimal offset, and a compact footprint. But the inside is all about performance. The hollow body design allows for a fast face, producing faster ball speeds than most traditional forged irons. Even with a pure look, you still get the added launch and carry needed to hold greens from distance. The CG is positioned low and deep, which helps elevate shots despite the stronger lofts. So even though these irons are built to deliver more distance, they still generate a high enough flight to give you stopping power. Long irons fly high and far, while short irons feel crisp and controlled thanks to how the set transitions throughout. Turf interaction is one of the strongest points here. The sole is narrow but shaped just right to glide through different types of lies, helping you stay consistent whether you're playing from fairway or light rough. The Mizuno Pro 245 irons are best suited for mid-handicappers in the 8 to 15 range who have started prioritizing feel but aren't ready for the demands of a blade. If you're seeking that balance between feedback and forgiveness, these irons offer a clear path forward, without compromising on either side. Number 3. Srixon ZX5 MK Irons. The Srixon ZX5 MK irons might not grab headlines the way some bigger brands do, but they've quietly become a go-to for skilled mid-handicappers who want performance, precision, and just the right amount of forgiveness. These irons blend classic forged feel with modern distance tech, making them one of the most well-rounded options in this space. The construction starts with a forged 1020 carbon steel body that provides a soft, consistent feel. On the face, Srixon uses a milled pattern and integrates their tour cavity design, which adds a bit more mass behind the sweet spot while maintaining a compact shape. The result? Better energy transfer and tighter dispersion on center strikes. One standout feature is the V-shaped sole. This unique sole geometry helps the club glide through the turf cleanly, even when the angle of attack is less than perfect. It's especially effective in maintaining contact consistency on both full swings and punch shots, helping you stay aggressive without the fear of digging in. Srixon's mainframe technology plays a key role in performance. The variable thickness pattern etched behind the face is engineered to enhance face flex and widen the effective sweet spot, leading to more reliable ball speeds even when contact isn't perfect. That's a big deal for mid-handicappers trying to limit distance loss on mishits. The trajectory sits comfortably in the mid to high range, ideal for holding greens while still giving you carry distance. Shot shaping is very doable with this iron, but it doesn't punish players who simply want to hit straight, repeatable shots. Visually, it's understated. The clean lines and minimal badging give it a more traditional, refined look that appeals to golfers who prefer performance over flash. For players in the 8 to 15 handicap range, the ZX5 MK offers one of the best blends of quality, playability, and control. It's a set that doesn't ask you to compromise, and that's what makes it such a reliable choice. Number 2. Cobra DS ADAPT Irons. The Cobra DS ADAPT Irons are built with one clear goal in mind, making modern performance more accessible to mid-handicap players. This is Cobra's latest move into AI-assisted iron design, and the result is a set that's all about smart forgiveness, consistent launch, and subtle tech you can actually feel on the course. At the core of this lineup is the DS, or distance shaping, technology. Cobra uses artificial intelligence to fine-tune the face thickness for each individual loft. That means the long irons are built to launch higher with added ball speed, while the short irons focus more on precision and control. It's not a one-size-fits-all design. It's optimized club by club, which is something you typically see in premium-level sets. To enhance feel, Cobra includes a multi-material medallion inside the cavity. This insert helps control vibration and improves the overall feedback at impact. The sound is clean, the feel is stable, and even when you miss the center, you're not punished with harsh contact. The irons perform well in terms of launch, elevated but not floaty. The center of gravity is strategically placed to promote a high playable flight, especially useful for holding greens from longer distances. Progressive weighting through the set keeps the long irons light and forgiving, while short irons feel more compact and responsive. Forgiveness is right where it needs to be for this category. Heel and toe misses hold their line better than expected, and there's a decent amount of help built into the lower face, ideal for players who occasionally catch it thin. Visually, the DS ADAPT has a futuristic touch but dials back the bold looks of earlier Cobra lines. Cleaner lines, softer edges, and a more subtle finish give it wider appeal. For players in the 10 to 18 handicap range who want consistency without losing the connection to the club face, the DS ADAPT offers a well-balanced, data-driven option that quietly works behind the scenes to make every shot just a bit better. Number 1. TaylorMade Qi Irons. At the top of our list are the TaylorMade Qi Irons, designed from the ground up to be the most forgiving irons the brand has ever released. This set is made specifically for players who want consistent ball flight, high launch, and easier contact, all while keeping a refined look and solid feel. For mid-handicappers trying to simplify their iron game without giving up distance, the Qi Irons check every box. The design starts with TaylorMade's capback construction, which stabilizes the entire club head and redistributes weight to improve forgiveness across the face. Paired with the Hybrar Echo dampener, these irons manage to feel surprisingly soft at impact, dampening vibration and delivering a more premium sound, even though the heads are cast, not forged. One of the standout features is how well these irons perform across the face. TaylorMade integrates variable face slots, which help maintain spin and ball speed even when you strike it low on the face or toward the heel. Combined with perimeter weighting and a wide sole, the result is impressive consistency, shot after shot. Launch and carry are major strengths here. The Qi irons are engineered to produce high launch angles with strong, repeatable distance. They're particularly helpful for players with moderate swing speeds who need help getting the ball up quickly and stopping it on the green. Turf forgiveness is excellent. The sole shape helps the club enter and exit the turf cleanly, reducing chunk shots and allowing for smoother transitions from different lies. Offset and lofts are tailored to mid-handicap needs. A slight offset makes it easier to square the club face, while modern lofts add distance without compromising control. It's a well-thought-out setup that blends playability and power. For 10-18 handicap golfers who want a forgiving, easy-launching iron that still looks and feels premium, the Qi irons are tough to beat. They're confidence-building from address, solid through contact, and surprisingly refined overall. That wraps up our list of the top 6 best golf irons for mid-handicappers. Whether you're looking for more forgiveness, better distance control, or just a club that helps you feel more confident over the ball, there's something here for every type of mid-range player. Each of these irons brings a unique balance of performance, feel, and playability to the table. If you're thinking about making a switch, be sure to check the product links in the description below. Thanks for watching, and let us know in the comments which iron you're leaning toward. See you in the next video.